Oh my God. That had to have broke. It appears that I've broken either my diff, the smart lock, or an axle. It's all pissed off.
We're just out here playing on 39. Tippy's barking. Better stay tuned to see it. Thing on. Oh wait, yeah. Hey, you, subscribe. We're here at this cool trail. 39. No, we're gonna go left this time instead of right. Or at least try. It's cold. It's like 25, so we'll see what these tires can do on the ice. Stay tuned.
Hold on.
Let me clean you guys off here.
Dang, that was a nice thumbprint.
So it's about 9:30, hitting the beginning of 39 like Josh said.
Oh, hang on, we got the wrong Can-am in the background. Oh, sorry, Ethan.
We got the same fleet as the last video. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. We've been on this trail twice, never made it out alive. First time I smoked a clutch around the Recluse on the YXZ. Second time, me and Josh broke axles.
Unbelievable.
On like the very first real obstacle, I'll call it. And we'll see what happens this time. We hear that it's gotten progressively worse. Airplane Hill looks pretty spicy. Cadillac Hill looks pretty spicy. So we'll see how long it takes, and hopefully get you guys some good footage.
All right, first ledge.
Josh with the blue Turbo S is running stock Coyotes 32s with beadlocks. Ethan, me, and Billy are all running 32-inch Zillas, and then he's running, the KRX is running 35-inch canines. So just so you guys know for the rest of this video. Well guys, we're out here at this I don't know, super rutted dugout hill climb. Kind of see it here. I'm leading, and I thought I could bump through it, so didn't film it, but I ended up having to pull a cable. it's still the beginning of the trail, so I didn't want to break on this stupid dugout climb. But we'll see how it goes for the rest of the guys.
Wheelbase, I think he runs more clearance than me. I don't know, I belly out on a lot of stuff. Definitely a downside to the Can-am. Yeah, it's so crazy what it does. Yeah.
Got a little makeup on.
It's crazy what wheelbase will do to a climb.
Yeah. Yeah, I put it in firm, so I got like 16 inches.
Gosh, I think you could bump right up. You were almost up right there. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe I was hitting this rock at the same time as the back. I'm not sure. I know I was bellying though, and you didn't. But maybe Ethan will prove me wrong, and I just don't know how to drive.
Well, turns out I just don't know how to drive.
This is definitely a Carnage climb, that's why I didn't come in. Yeah, 35 should clear this. Easy.
35.
Yeah, that's a definitely a 35 slash clearance climb slash wheelbase slash everybody thinks I make excuses, which I am. I mean, that's what happened. So we're out here at this optional line that goes like up the hill, around the tree. We've seen some people do it. Otherwise, you can take this bypass. I don't know if this is the bypass. I don't know what the bypass is, but there's a couple options. If you go that way, it ends up to like this like staircase rock ledge thing. And that's actually where me and Josh broke our axles the last time we hit this trail. So I'd like to redeem myself on that, but this also looks pretty cool too. So I don't know which way I'll go. I guess we'll see how it goes for Billy. But it is literally frozen ice, super slippery. But I mean, that's what we get for coming here at Christmas time. So by the way, Merry Christmas. This is probably out on Christmas, maybe a couple days after. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes.
That was pretty close, yeah? Backup passenger. Jesus.
Let her eat, taters. Oh man.
Oh, so close. Let her rip, tater chip. A little more. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Ethan just fell down over there. Freaking old man just broke an axle.
I guess this climb's doable on 32s.
Shots called.
Zach. Aaron.
Perfect. That's what I tried to do the first time, but didn't work out.
Tough break. Still
Tough break.
made it. Yeah, I mean, you made it.
Yeah,
it's not a bummer.
No, it's sick.
Yeah, it just goes to show that, like, you know, some climbs just hurt with a long wheelbase. Not saying, like, Billy would have bumped up this too if he would have had like the same commitment line the first bump. I basically just watched what he did and I'm like, I gotta just send it. But it just goes to show like how everything hurts me on the last climb, and this climb there was nothing to get hung up on, so I knew the Can-am would be good because it's super stable on these like type of climbs. But it was fun, super slippery. I mean, Ethan literally fell off a rock down there just standing there.
You can see the ice in the bank. I mean, it's literally 30 degrees out and wet.
Yeah. And it's, trust me, it's not the gravel road that it looks like. I know you probably hear us say that all the time, but I mean, it's a good angle. If it was dry, I really think you'd just crawl right up it with good tires. But
yeah,
we'll see how Josh does with the coyotes. They've been doing pretty good, I think. I mean, they've been impressing me.
They have been doing really well.
So we'll see how they do on this.
You're still good over there. Back up a little bit and you're gonna have to send it, but I mean, it doesn't seem like the tires really got it. I wouldn't try too many times. You're on a little ledge, so you'd have to bump past it. All right, go the other way. Other way. Hard driver.
I guess we might have jinxed him saying the coyotes were being impressive. It's so hard to tell like what actually does it, you know? But I mean, we crawled past that point for the most part. So who knows? It's cool to see the differences.
Go from there.
You let out at the perfect time.
Yeah, that was good throttle control because that tire was about to hook the tree.
I seen that.
It is a spicy climb, and it is like it is like 10 a.m. So yeah. Try not to brake. It's a fine line. You guys know.
Oh, we're good now. All right, guys. So this is the other side. So like the bypass to what me and Justin just went up. So we just ran over here. We'll film these guys going up it.
Right there. I'm getting peppered. Back up, passenger. back in it.
I got dirt all down my shirt.
We're gonna winter.
That got buffed. All right. Yeah, it was close on this side too.
Then there's that. Lower radar.
It only gets harder.
What's up, guys? Made it to Airplane Hill.
Slide in right. I mean, it's gonna be. I'm gonna fall.
It's pretty spicy.
I'm gonna tip over to the right, but.
And, you know, muddy, wet, cold. All the excuses are going to be made here.
Canines.
Coyotes.
Maybe we'll go up it.
Maybe the guys with Zillas will go up it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with that theory.
One thing for sure, thank God I'm not driving a Yamaha.
Ooh.
Tough break.
You had to jump it. I mean, that's your. I mean,
That's my specialty.
Live from Airplane Hill.
yeah, so close.
Alright guys, so if you watched the last video, you heard me talk about the front diff and how I was doing non-true locked things, but here's another instance. Watch the front end. As you can see, it's not fully locked. If it was, I think it would help me a lot. I don't know if I would have made this obstacle, but just another one of those instances where I'm trying to point out exactly, you know, when the Can-Am is doing weird things in the front end. So you'll understand shortly why I'm talking about all this, but I just wanted to mention these couple times so that way you guys have something to reflect on as well.
That was a good attempt.
Winch number one from the hill.
That was close.
Shoot.
I don't want to slide off, right? Bummer. I got scary noises happening currently. Hopefully it's not broke. Hopefully it's just some mud or something. But we'll let you know if it's broke. Here comes Billy though. We'll see. I'm sure he's just going to send it up the same line I hit. And I think my tires stopped spinning, so that's something that's never really been mentioned in video, but with the Smart Lock diff lock really doesn't lock the diff. You know, it slips like a clutch pack on a heavy load. So, and yes, I pushed the button all the way, so you could not tell me that in the comments. But
Please.
yeah, pretty capable the way it is, but obviously there is situations where if it was spinning all four tires, it would help me a lot, or break axles, but you know, one of the two. But there's some cases where it's not bound that bad to where, you know, it would just drive me through. So who knows? We'll see how it goes with true four-wheel drive, and different wheelbase helps, I'm sure. But fun nonetheless. Didn't roll. Might have broke.
Pretty spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt pretty hairy.
Yeah, it was pretty spicy. I mean, it was, you guys saw, and you know how the camera does nothing justice. That pocket over there has been dug by like some freaking 49s or something.
Yeah.
It's 4 feet deep.
Plus it's super slick, so it's no one's fault but our own for coming here in December, you know.
Like I said, we will make all of the excuses this trip.
Yeah. But should make for a decent video for you guys at least. But we'll see how it goes for Billy.
One excuse we can't make. There's no dust, so that's nice. What's our famous saying?
That's the line, you just gotta commit.
Well, yeah, I think you can push it over.
Yeah, it's on, it's on.
Oh, it's a heavy pig. Oh, the people power's got it. Stop. You're safe.
Wow.
Alright, get a winch.
Alright guys, trying to save battery life on the old GoPro a little bit, but just winched the KRX up. Wasn't worth sending it, flipping, you know the deal. So
You know the deal.
I'm sure. Crawl up there, and then I believe Ethan's just winching too, so we'll probably catch back up with you guys at the next obstacle, or if I find out if something's broke on my rig. I still don't know, so see you there. Well guys, the clunking noise is gone, so I think I'm good. We'll see you at the next obstacle. Cadillac Hill. Got a roll cage, or got a GoPro on Josh's roll cage.
Well, it's pretty hard to film this stuff. I believe Josh is hung up down there somewhere.
Just really hard to film, so just have to take our word for it. It's pretty spicy. So me and Billy are up, so you don't get to see that, but I'll get these guys hitting this little ledge right here.
I'd go straight and just go.
His face. Me too, I got like 12 inches of ground clearance. Roxxzillas. Tires are amazing.
They don't even have to be on the ground and they're hooking.
Yeah.
Look at guess I'll give it a try next.
Well guys, that was a fail for me. We'll see how the Polaris wheelbase does it. I mean, it's definitely going to be in his favor, that's for sure. I think I was just hung up on everything. That's a giant hole right there. I mean, there's no getting around that, but Can-Am's definitely doesn't have a good breakover angle, but the low range is sick, so pluses and minuses.
Might be able to pump that. Oh.
Maybe 35s would have enough belly clearance, but it turns out it doesn't look like he does either. Oh my god, that had to have broke.
What was that?
That was it.
Axle?
Really?
Oh. Wait, stop.
Are you kidding me? It's the axle? Yeah. Yeah, you were like turned. It was like it hyperextended itself because you were turning into the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have it going on.
Dang.
That down somewhere. I don't know what it did. It still spun it.
Might have went back into its home. It was definitely hyperextended.
That thing was in, oh my god, was in a serious bind.
I hear something crunching. Is it pulling?
Not this, oh my god, not this side. I think the driver's side is, so I think it would be the axle.
Kawasaki.
Well, that's a
here,
bummer.
See if anybody's got one.
We'll post on Facebook. Maybe one of you guys are in the area. We'll let the secret out of the bag where we are.
It's a week behind, just so you know.
Yeah, so don't comment below. But follow us on Facebook, so in this situation in the future, maybe somebody's got one. He's never broken an axle, so doesn't carry them. And I don't believe it's a very common break. And honestly, it seemed like because those steering stops were gone, that it hyperextended and just, it was in a bind. I mean,
Yeah, it was
turning
into the wall.
So
My idea was
we'll see if we can find one.
Try to ride up that street.
No selfie stick. Guess I'll use my arm. Right where your front bumper's pointing. You could keep going forward. Turn to me. A bump from there.
Cut?
Keep it cut, yeah.
How big of a bump?
I mean, you could try crawling it first.
I'd rather do that.
No, it's a bump.
What?
It's a bump. Drive shaft.
Drive shaft?
I think so. Axle, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was an axle. Yeah, it's an axle. Driver's side, just stop. Another one. It's been a rough week already. You know, 2 days. Anyway. Good times.
Well guys, it appears that I've broken either my diff, the smart lock, or an axle. It's all pissed off. Spins some tires sometimes. Never spins the driver tire, but it did spin the passenger tire once in a while. I don't know, it's hard to say. So hopefully it's an axle, but I have a feeling it's a diff. If that's the case, I'm pretty screwed. I don't have a diff with me. I do have axles, obviously, but trying to get winched out of the top of Cadillac Hill and trying to assess the damage. Hopefully, we'll let you guys know.
That was pretty rough, to say the least. I walked down halfway down this hill again because Billy is still alive and kicking down there. We will see how he can fare. I'm out the top. Good thing I didn't follow that one spot. You know, winching 2 rigs. Good thing it was at the end. Looks like it could be the smart lock is windowed, possibly. Kind of a tough break. Really sucks. Especially since it's only day 2. But I'm gonna try and capture Billy coming up. What I did. Let's see what happens.
God.
Where did you go?
Up and around? That was literally like rim to rim. The rock. Inside of the rim to inside of the rim.
Can't see shit.
Cadillac Hill, Trail 39. Lots of carnage.
It broke though. It's the cup broke.
The gears that are conversation.
Dang, Justin, what happened?
All right, guys. So we're back at camp, as you can see.
The joint.
I think I told you last that the
There's a seat clip that
diff was blown. At least I thought it was, and it is. So we ended up pulling it apart, pulling the cases off the diff instead of pulling the whole diff out, and posted on the X3 page. And somebody who watched the channel, so I'm sure you're out there, he's welding it out. He actually came here to Windrock, grabbed the whole carrier, and is welding the spiders for me. So in theory, should be able to weld the spiders in the carrier and then just have fully locked diff and be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive engaged at the trans. I don't know, stay tuned for the next video to see how it turns out, but wrapping this one up here. Hopefully get this thing thrown back together hopefully get this thing thrown back together tonight and back on the trail tomorrow.
Those are true.
but I mean,
there's not really much to show you guys as far as the spider gears because that guy took it, but this is where it was leaking. You can see a piece of the spider gear came through it and ate through here. So they're just gonna put a bunch of RTV on this, bolt it back together with the welded diff.
I mean, if you just show them by the wrenches, that ain't no anti-seize over there, folks.
Actually, here's a piece of the spider gear right here.
That's just the tooth just eating. When we heard that pop, we think it was just, you know, one of them in the ring and pinion and just, you know, cowabunga.
Yeah, so axles are good. Literally just the spider gears and the diff.
The one was completely detonated.
Yeah.
No
so
teeth left.
Get her welded up. So, one of you guys that watches, Brandon, shout out to you. Thanks a lot, man, for welding this diff up for me. Hopefully it works out. We'll see you guys in the next video. I have no idea where we're headed. I guess it depends if it works. But either way, we'll be headed somewhere.
probably 15.
Yeah.
15 would be a good beat down to test it.
38.
Somewhere
to camp.
somewhere in that area. The plus side to all this is if it does work, everything goes back together well, I'll have a fully locked diff. It won't be none of this 3-wheel drive action that I've been dealing with.
And then there'll be a twisted drive shaft here this weekend, I'm sure.
Nothing to save my axles from breaking, so who's to say really? But hopefully we can get back together and keep wheeling. So later, guys.